Good morning.
Happy Monday.
And it's Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day.
Appreciate you spending at least the beginning of the holiday with us as we look over the weather.
Yeah.
Talk about what our friends are up to.
Yeah, maybe you have the day off. Maybe you still have to work like we do.
Or maybe you're retired.
That too. Maybe every day is a Saturday for you.
Just trying to think what else. I'm sure there are other options, but I guess we'll just get right into it. It's really nice to see the sunshine today, Heather. And
I know.
It was a little chilly over the weekend.
It was
for
cold.
Part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the jacket on.
Uh-huh.
I wore a sweater. Like
yeah, I did too.
freezing. Yeah. So at least today will be a warmer, not record-breaking warmth, closer to average warmth.
Okay.
But at least it's not going to be cold in most spots.
Yeah, just had to wear a jacket, and I worked on Saturday, and like, really, do I really need the jacket? And it did come in handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have it, not need it,
Yeah.
than to need it and not have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least though, because that's what, Downtown Live in Gaylord, and then
Yeah.
behind you is Houghton Lake.
Yeah.
Just surprised there aren't more boats there in the water.
Yeah, I know this weekend for some and for most is when they start getting the boat prepped and in the water. So
That's a good point. Yeah,
I
maybe
think
it's
maybe-
a preparation weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, changing the oil and making sure it runs right and all the fun stuff
Those
that comes
important
with,
things.
you know, owning a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we'll talk about the forecast. Wait till I cover it because I'm going to go in depth with today. So if you have any outdoor plans for the Memorial Day, we'll talk about that. Maybe you're going to a parade. We have a list of all the events that are going on here in northern Michigan. So if you want to take part in any Memorial Day events, we have a list there on our website. And then we'll take a look ahead to the next few days and the rest of the week too.
Okay.
All right, we're talking about Memorial Day climatology because today is Memorial Day. So the hottest Memorial Day in Gaylord on record was in 2006. So how hot was it? Was it 87, 91, or 95 degrees?
Actually, I think, if you don't mind pulling up the Mackinac Island camera, I think something is just getting underway. There's a Memorial Day observance at the fort.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to see
And I know we
it.
can't zoom in with that particular camera.
Yes.
But I think the fort is at least in the background.
Oh, wrong Mackinac Island.
We have two.
And there, wait, yeah, we have two.
That's
They're
a
right
gorgeous
above
one.
each other. Yeah, that's Mission Point Resort, and then that's the island.
Right there in the fort on top of the hill there. So yeah, that's just one of many events
Yep.
happening. There's a parade in Cadillac, Veterans Day, observance in Traverse City. So, but like Heather mentioned, upworthlive.com is a place to go.
Yep, if you want to do any of those events, we
Yep.
have a list and where you can take part in them. So we are going to start off with our temperatures this morning because it is still a cold start. Some of us woke up to frost and even some lower level fog. That's look at temperatures, though right now we're warming up a little bit now that we're getting some sunshine. So you can see 40s and 50s if you are heading out the door, maybe getting ready for Memorial Day. That's the Memorial Day forecast. So it's going to be 62 to 74 degrees today. A lot of sunshine. No weather issues if you are taking part in any observances or parades or anything like that. Now, we know that this is a busy weekend for those maybe wanting to go to the beach or boating. Now, we're going to see that mostly sunny sky. It is a low swim risk today in the water because wave heights will be a foot or less. Those temperatures 60s, 70s, and the UV index will be high too, so it will feel warmer in a light onshore breeze. But the other story is our buoy water temperatures, and you can see that water temperatures are still cold. Hypothermia could still set in pretty quickly, so it's not advised that you actually swim in the Great Lakes because it is still cold, especially over in Lake Superior where we're seeing 37 degrees. You can see closer to the Straits in northern Michigan and Lake Michigan side, 39 degrees in that buoy for the temperature. And you can see closer to southwest Michigan, 40s and 50s. Now it's still going to feel cold due to our air and water temperature difference. And you can see in Presque Isle County by Lake Huron, 51 degrees. And then inland in the middle of Lake Huron, upper 30s. So still cold water. That is still going to be a concern today, even though we have a low swim risk. Hypothermia is still possible. So we are going to see a lot of sunshine today. So if you maybe have the day off work and you want to do yard work today, good day to do that. We are going to see more cloud cover starting to move in tonight, Most of us will be dry, and then we're going to see some clouds moving in Tuesday. So high pressure will move out. Ahead of our next weather maker, we could see some light showers tomorrow. It will mainly be closer to the evening and west of I-75 in the northern lower. They will be light sprinkles, but there's still a PM shower chance then. So if you're grilling today, no weather issues there, sunny. Tomorrow, a few PM showers and highs mainly in the 70s, 60s and 70s on Wednesday, and showers will be possible. Talking about some widespread rain in the northern lower, and then will make its way into the eastern upper peninsula. That's the look at our highs today, 60s and 70s in the eastern upper peninsula, 64 there in St. Ignace, 67 at Paradise, 71 through Engadine. A lot of sunshine today, 69 in Sheboygan, 71 in Gaylord, 73 in Grayling, 67 in Traverse City today, and then 65 in Benzonia, 72 in Roscommon, Houghton Lake, and 63 in Manistee. Tonight, we will see a mostly clear sky in the eastern upper peninsula, those lows in the 40s, and hardly any wind. And on the east side, we'll call it mostly clear. West of I-75, we'll see a bit more cloud cover around tonight. We'll call it partly cloudy this evening, 40s and 50s for lows, so not as cool as last evening. That's a look at the extended forecast. So weather quiet today with high pressure over the Great Lakes, and then we are expecting PM shower chances, nothing widespread Tuesday, but there is a light sprinkle chance. Now Wednesday, next weather maker moves in. We are expecting a bit more rain in the northern lower first. Then that low pressure will track a little bit more north and east, and then we're going to see more rain moving into the eastern upper peninsula by the afternoon, evening. Scattered showers, even thunderstorm potential on Thursday, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Temperature is a little bit cooler after that center of low pressure tracks through. Looks like next weekend it's going to be a little bit on the below average side, but no weather issues, a bit more sunshine. I think high pressure just staying right overhead, so a lot more sunshine is expected by next weekend.
All right. Thank you, Miss Bricca. We'll say hi to Chris, watching from East Lansing, and Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls. 49 degrees, a beautiful sunny day, and the hummingbirds are back, she says, which is an exciting time.
It is an exciting time.
Yeah.
Stella's been on permanent bird watch, been squawking at the birds,
Have
and
you seen?
they come down and sit right on the railing on the balcony, just taunting her.
Just taunt her, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen any hummingbirds yet?
We haven't, and I don't have a hummingbird feeder out there, so I don't know if I would. I know my neighbors might have one, but I've seen the male and female cardinals. There's a really big blackbird. It might be a crow, but I don't think it is. It might be something else. Woodpeckers, some interesting colored birds that I'm not familiar with, so I'm not going to throw out the names.
I see a lot of blue jays.
Oh, yeah, blue
a lot of
jays
robins.
too.
Jackie posted the other day, she saw what she thought was a pregnant hummingbird.
Oh,
Yeah,
pregnant hummingbird.
pregnant. Yeah. We have Paul saying good morning from Rogers City. Joel saying good morning from Pleasanton Patriots Pub. It's 43 degrees and sunny. Spent 3 days at the drag strip. And he's saying today is about those who gave all here on this Memorial Day. Jackie is saying good morning on this Memorial Day, 41 degrees at her house in Kalkaska. Wonder if the hummingbird is back this morning. I don't know.
If she's got the feeder, perhaps.
She'll have to let us know. Now, Chris is wondering if it's okay to say Happy Memorial Day because it's a sad day, question mark. Now, at least what we do here, we don't say Happy Memorial Day. You can say whatever you want,
Yeah.
but because it's remembering those who have died, serving our country, with death being involved, that's why I at least personally, I don't say Happy Memorial Day, but
Yeah, especially those families who have gone through that.
yeah.
It's not a happy
Yeah.
time for them.
Yep.
I said Happy Monday because it's still Monday, but
Sure.
Memorial Day, yeah, not so happy. So.
Yep. Alice is saying good morning on this beautiful Memorial Day. It's 50 degrees, it's sunny in Alpena, and you guys do a great job.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
Thanks, Alice. Gail's saying good morning. It's 50 degrees and sunny in Kingsley. Remember those on this Memorial Day weekend, she says. The American flag and all those emojis. Thank you, Gail. And Kathy is saying, hope everyone has a beautiful day with that sunshine emoji. Susan is saying good morning again. It's 43 degrees and sunny in Kalkaska. She's with us at 6:20 this morning. Judy is saying good morning from the river. She's down in Tennessee. It's going to rain today, apparently, where she is. Susan is going with 90. Do you want to re-guess, Susan? Is it 91, 95? Let us know. Gail's going with 91.
Okay.
Joel is going to services at the Pleasanton Cemetery. I think I've been past that many times, right on 31 if I'm thinking in the right place. So that's at 11:45. He's then going around paying respects. And his guess is 91. Chris says B. I told Trevor about the spam individual. Chip is saying good morning from Grand Rapids. Joel saying it was frosty yesterday morning. Jackie is guessing 91. Alice guessing 91 with a whole bunch of American flag emojis there. Ethan saying good morning, everyone. Hope you had a good birthday weekend, Heather.
I did.
Yeah?
It was so nice with friends. We had fun.
Sure did, yeah.
Yeah, and Brendan was there.
How was the sushi?
Sushi was super good. I only asked for one thing. I just wanted a nice dinner at Red Ginger and then fun with friends after. It was so busy though, because Traverse City had the Bayshore Marathon, so a lot of people were in town for that, but a lot of people coming up north for the holiday weekend already. But yeah, luckily, the cucumber martini was so delicious. I love a cucumber martini.
Did you have that at Red Ginger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't see you have that the other place.
No, it was just espresso martinis after that.
Very good.
Yeah, it was a fun time and have a great group of friends here, so very fortunate to have them and celebrated me. Stayed up late on Friday and then Saturday took a little bit more easy. We had friends in town for the Bayshore, so we met up with them after, had some dinner with them too.
Yeah.
So it was a good weekend.
It's fun celebrating the birthday girl.
Yes.
Yeah. And Ethan's going with 91. Paula's guessing 87. Judy is guessing 95. Chris said, I don't like the cold. I don't mind it. I had shorts on with the zip-up hoodie. Apparently it was the 60s this past weekend where he is.
Okay.
I could do shorts in 60s. If you're moving and grooving.
If it's upper 60s, yes. Low 60s, I will still be wearing jeans.
Dave is saying good morning from Higgins Lake. He's up north. It's 41 with a nice clear sky and is saying, remember what Memorial Day is about.
Yes.
Yep. Jean said our pontoon is in the water. So that sounds like a fun time. Sitting on a pontoon.
Oh, I love a pontoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoying, well, I'm not sure where Jean is, but enjoying a body of water wherever
Whether
Jean may be.
inland lake, big lake.
Ethan is saying 50 degrees in Sioux City with clouds and rain this afternoon. Joel mowed his lawn yesterday for the first time this season.
I saw a lot of people mowing the lawn this weekend.
It is that time of year.
I think I have to take out the lawn mowing forecast. I almost did it today, but I had other stuff to cover.
Yeah, the grilling forecast.
Yeah, I made the grilling one.
The hot dogs, the hamburgers. Yeah.
Yeah. So I might have to fire up the grill today.
Susie Q is saying good morning. It's 46 in Frederick here on this Memorial Day. Ron, her husband, misses not marching for Memorial Day, but he's doing great.
Yes.
Taking
I'm glad
it
he's
easy.
recovering well. He has a good excuse not to be marching today.
Yes.
And maybe next year.
Yeah, good way to look at it. Jackie wants to know how many more frost days do you think we're going to have, Heather?
Jackie, that's a tough question. Because it depends on cloud cover and the lack of insulation in the atmosphere. So if we see more clear, calm nights without any mixing going on, we could see more frost. I don't think it's very likely after this weekend, just because we do start to trend a little warmer. That's not to say it's still not possible though. At least in the next 7 days, I'm not looking at any frost overnight for now.
Okay.
So I can tell you that, but it's a tricky one to forecast for.
Me not having my my meteorology degree, I'm thinking like July, August should be a safe bet. No frost.
You know
Right?
what, Brendan? Yeah.
Okay, good.
I had a list. I don't want to be wrong, but we do have, the frost day list of like when certain locations see frost. But usually we're already not seeing as much frost by this time of year. So yeah, I hope it's kind of done. I know a lot of people either wait for Mother's Day or Memorial Day for planting. Should be okay for now. You just might not need to keep the tarp handy just in case.
Where are we here? My mom's watching on this Memorial Day. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Christine and Banj.
Yo, Banj.
And maybe Bob.
Yeah. I don't know what he's up to today. I do know, though, my mom is planting flowers today.
Oh.
That's what she says.
What kind? Probably a lot. Varieties.
I'm trying to think where she would plant them. I don't think a whole lot, but enough to add some color to the yard, so that'll be nice. Brian saying, sounds like a great day for weather. Enjoy and be safe. Bethel saying, hi guys from Manistee. My mom is getting a response there from Jackie. Jackie's saying, I'm afraid to plant anything because it's still frosty up here, but Heather's going to tell me when I can start planting. A lot of pressure, Heather. Wow.
I know. Wow. Huh.
Oh, we have Wally chiming in, saying good morning, Heather and Brendan. It's Wally and Mayo. Going downstate today for memorial for my brother, and I'll probably go by the grave of my father who served in the military and the United States Navy. And so thank you for his service for sure there. And then for the question of the day, I'm probably going to go by my grandfather who served in the Army in World War I. You got two heart. And the other question, I would say high temperature was 90. So thank you, Wally, and thanks for sharing your plans with us.
Our last frost date for Traverse City is typically May 16th.
Okay.
So we're far beyond that. But again, that's not to say we get those cool, calm nights.
Mm-hmm. And Christine saying good morning. It's sunny and 51, no wind in Akiak. Have a nice Memorial Day, she says. Oh, and it was nice to see you on the news Saturday night, Brendan. Thanks for watching, Christine.
I was at a bar and I took a picture of it.
Heather having fun and
yeah, having like a blackberry lemonade thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, Brendan.
yeah, Cody, our weekend anchor, finally took some time off.
Yep.
He doesn't take much time off, so when I heard at least his shift needed to be filled, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Go back to my weekend roots, and then when you anchor, you also have to produce, which means putting together the show and writing stories and finding content and editing video and things like that. So we had Adam, he's our weekend director, and Mr. Robideau doing the weather.
Mm-hmm. Which both Cody and Trevor don't take much time off.
No.
So the odds that I fill in for Trev, not very often. And yeah, the weekend show, Brendan was talking with me, and I told him the last time I filled in, I was like, after doing the morning show, it's an actual marathon, which we're very grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
But after doing that and then having the weekend show, which is just 2 half-hour shows, and you're like, oh, that's it? I'm done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in, Christine. Jackie's saying lots of hummingbirds and 4 orioles.
Orioles are back, I hear.
And Jackie's saying she's running out of jelly. That's what the Orioles like, I'm guessing.
Yes, I heard that they love grape jelly. There's like this special, this is what I was spending my Sunday doing, this like research about bird feeders, but there's one that's specific for Orioles where they have like little sticks on either side, and you can put orange slices because they like oranges. Not all of them do. And then in the middle, you put grape jelly, and they come to that feeder for the sugars.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Susan, one of our eagle-eyed viewers, saying it looks like the answers changed, so I'll say 91. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Yeah.
I typed 90, meant 91 earlier. We gave our Facebook Live viewers the point today because Heather's in La La Land, but...
Just off by a degree.
And it was only in the Facebook Live. It didn't make it on live TV yet. Gib caught that one. So I appreciate Gib, who's also the Eagle Eye director.
And Judy said, oops, I said happy. I could say I'm happy for our freedom. Again, our friends can say whatever they want.
Yes.
We were just sharing what we say here. Susie Q said, it is happy Memorial Day for Mom. She's with her brother now, who was killed at the Battle of the Bulge. Her guess is 91. Thomas saying good morning. You both look great. 49 and sunny on Bois Blanc Island. We are setting up for the Memorial Day service there on the island.
That's what I heard from our weather watcher too.
Oh yeah, Ken. Mm-hmm. Have a blessed Memorial Day and remember our fallen. 95 is his guess.
Okay.
Ethan said I did the same thing. Happy Monday, but was difficult to avoid. Happy Memorial Day. Mm-hmm. Paul also mowed the lawn yesterday. Joel said it took 3.5 hours to mow his yard.
Probably got a big yard then.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And then you have to do the trimming and all that. It all adds up. Mm-hmm. I guess you don't have
If you care
don't
about
have
trimming,
to.
my dad was a landscaper, so I notice when there's lawns that aren't trimmed, but the edges.
Susie Q doesn't plant until the middle of June. I lost a lot of plants in May. Too big to put inside. Said Jackie, good luck. Our friend and coworker, producer extraordinaire, Sarah, saying, morning, friends.
She didn't get enough of us this Monday?
She wanted to join the conversation. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Good to see your name pop up. Mm-hmm. And Ethan also filled in this weekend. Very rare, he says. Those weekend warriors.
Yeah, I've been there. We've done that.
Yes.
But it's not very often.
Looks like we're all caught up.
Okay. Well, we are talking about Memorial Day climatology on this Memorial Day. Mm-hmm. And Gaylor had a particularly hot year for Memorial Day, at least in 2006. So how hot was it?
So the year Gib was celebrating his 1-year anniversary at the station, I think I heard him say.
So, yeah.
Yeah. My guess was 91.
91 was a warm one. And everyone got that one right today. So everyone's on the board, starting the week off on a good note. And today we had Larry. He guessed 90. The answer was 91. We gave him the point because that was on me.
Our friend and coworker, who's enjoying the day off, I imagine, Sam, saying good morning. Who knows?
Hi,
maybe
Sam.
she's working off the clock. I don't know.
Maybe she's enjoying Memorial Day with her friends and family at her cottage.
That would be ideal.
I feel like that might be it.
Whatever you're up to, Sam, thank you for chiming in, and she got it right. Good job.
Oh my gosh,
91.
you can see the flies in Houghton Lake. I think they might be mayflies, are they?
Yep, I see what you're talking about.
They're everywhere.
So maybe a boat there way in the distance? It might be off.
To the left?
Yeah, at the very left. Anyway,
Something out
it'll
there.
fill up shortly. And then tomorrow, you can join us, starting at 4:30.
Yeah.
What can we
live.
promise our friends, Heather?
Well, we will always promise fun, friendship, and forecasting. We can do that. And we are live 4:30 to 7 a.m., and we are live that entire time. And Madison is in the field at 6 a.m., and she is going to preview something that you can do. I think.
I don't know if you're... I saw her calendar. We won't mention anything yet in case anything changed.
Yeah.
But she'll be live at our 6 o'clock hour, chatting about something fun.
It might be, it's usually an activity.
Yeah.
That's why something you can do.
A very loose tease.
Yes.
But yeah.
It's a tease nonetheless.
We'll
She'll
be
be
here.
here 6:15 and 6:45 telling you something in northern Michigan.
Sam says, yes, I'm off, but I'm about to get on my computer. And yes, Heather, good job. I'm at the cottage.
Yes.
And thank you for working today, guys, she says.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Sam. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if she means like gonna get on her computer and do some work.
She's
maybe
getting-
watch some YouTube videos or something on her computer.
And
Could mean
she's-
a lot of things.
I'm guessing it's probably work related. Maybe like answering clients back or something.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah. Setting up meetings for later in the week.
Yeah.
But anyway, enjoy your day off, Sam. We'll stop talking about work. And Ethan wants us to have a marvelous Monday and a great week. And
I almost just sneezed.
oh, is that what was going on over there?
Yeah, like almost just sneezed all over the place.
And we have some wipes over there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I keep the
to
disinfectant
disinfect.
wipes at the weather desk always.
And then Sam is confirming, yes, computer to work. Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Well, we're almost done with our shift.
Don't work too hard, okay? Gib, anything you want our friends to know? Okay, didn't think so. He said no, by the way. Thanks for your time today, friends.
Yeah. Have a good Monday. We're back here Tuesday. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.